Let's make some salsa verde today. It's gonna be super simple, super easy, super quick. I'm gonna use a combination of tomatillos and green tomatoes. So I'm combining a couple of different recipes from the Ball book, but we'll get it all figured out. Welcome to Grow and Preserve. I'm Carter. I'm thrilled you're here today. Let's get started. I'm going to roast my salsa verde. The recipe doesn't call for that, but that's the way I like it. So that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna bring you down here so you can see what's going on. All right, I have some tomatillos here. These are Queen of Malinalco tomatillos, so they're not the typical round green ones. I got these because they were supposed to be so wonderful, but 3 plants and that is all I got. That's pathetic, isn't it? It's not even 3 pounds. So I also have some mostly green tomatoes. We'll throw those in there. To get up to 7 cups of those, we're gonna need 5 to 10. This says jalapeno, habanero, scotch bonnet peppers. I have jalapenos, so I have 10 jalapeno peppers. I have some garlic, cilantro, red onions, lime juice, and some seasonings. So I'm gonna get everything set up to roast and we'll get going. My tomatillos are actually frozen, so I'm gonna get those started in the oven first. I'm just going to chop them really roughly because I want to get to 7 cups. Between the tomatillos and the green tomatoes. This is one of those recipes I have not made before. I'm kind of excited about it. I thought surely I would grow enough tomatillos to do a huge batch this year, but as you may have heard me say before, I planted 3 tomatillo plants. One of them just withered away immediately, and one of them got huge but produced no fruit, and one of them produced this measly little, I don't know, whatever it was, 2.5 pounds of fruit maybe. So I don't know. I have a girlfriend who lives in the same neighborhood, and she had a bumper crop of regular tomatillos. So it was either me or it was the variety I chose. So we'll see. Maybe next year I'll try the regular ones, or I'll just buy them. They take up a lot of room in the garden because you need a couple so they can pollinate each other. And they just get humongous. Cutting out some of these little cores that are bigger than others. Whoops. I would like to get, if I have enough of the green tomatoes, I would love to get a double batch out of this. So I don't really have any use for this extra little batch of green tomatoes I have. I have 7 jars. I'm using 1/2 pint jars, and they are heating up in my canner right now. They are washed, ready to go. Since this will be coming out of the oven hot, I want those heated up as well, and my canner heated up. This recipe I'm using only makes 6 1/2 pints. I'd love to have 12. We'll see. All right, between the tomatillos and the tomatoes, I think I'm going to have enough to do 2 batches, at least 1.5. Got the small canner out, so I can only do 7 jars at a time. But that's okay. This doesn't process very long. So they only process for 20 minutes, so I could definitely do a second batch easily. Of these. So that's 8 cups. I'm gonna go ahead and put those on my pan. And then we'll get some tomatoes done here. Okay, it's another 4 cups just over 1.5 for this. So I'm gonna have to do some calculations and adjust my recipe so that I keep the right pH. But that's okay, we can do math. Tomatoes on the onions. All right, I'm going to get these in. Those are in a 425-degree oven. I don't think it'll take but maybe 20 minutes. Let's get. Okay, let's get the onion done. Again, I'm going to do it in some large chunks. I need 2 cups or 1, so we'll do 3 cups for a 1.5 batch. That is a big onion, good grief. Yikes, already starting to cry. Right, about 3 cups of onions. I pour those on. All right, let's get the garlic and the peppers in here. I still only have 10 hot peppers. I think that's okay. A couple of them are red, so they'll be extra hot. I have more garlic than they suggest. Garlic on there. It's getting to be a very pretty little tray that's going in the oven. All right, what's left in your garden right now? I have peppers still left. I have a few cherry tomatoes, but I say a few, I mean really a few. I have, what do I have? That's the paste tomatoes, the second batch that are coming along. I have some fall vegetables started. I have lettuce started. I have Brussels sprouts started, cabbage, a couple different types of cabbage. I have, what else? Broccoli, cauliflower started. I will start some spinach. I didn't do any peas this year. I wish I'd done some peas, but you know, it was 96 degrees up until about a week ago. That's just ridiculous. I was late getting everything in. Hoping it didn't croak in the heat. It'll all be fine. Okay, I'm gonna put this batch. Look how beautiful that is. Of course, once it's roasted and cooked down, it won't be quite that vibrant, but isn't that lovely? I'm gonna put that in the oven as well. All right, I'm gonna get cleaned up and we'll meet back here as soon as the veggies are ready. All right, the roasted vegetables are done. I was gonna use a stick blender, but I think it's gonna be much easier in my regular stand-up blender here. I have all the tomatillos in here. I get these done, and then we'll do the rest. So let's see. Darn, that was easy. Literally, I think that was it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, it's hot. That's perfect. Let's see if you can see this. That is just perfect. Perfect consistency. All right, I'm very pleased with that. Do this in 2 batches. I think I'm going to add a little of the liquid here. Actually, let's add the lime juice. I'm going to need 3/4 of a cup because I am doing 1.5 times the recipe. So we'll put a 1/4 cup in there. That's pretty good as well. I want this to be a little bit chunky. Oh yes. Oh my goodness, hot peppers. All right, last little bit. I'm gonna put the cilantro in with the last bit. And the seasonings. And 1/2 cup of lemon juice, the remaining 1/2 cup of lemon juice. There we go. Okay, that's another 1/4 cup. Final 1/4 cup. Let's get our seasonings in here. Salt and pepper. Okay, since we're doing 1.5 times, I'm going to do 1.5 teaspoons of salt. 1.5 teaspoons of pepper. And cumin and oregano. Let me see how much. Okay. 1.5 teaspoons of oregano and then 3 teaspoons of cumin. Hear my canner back there boiling with those jars waiting for me. Okay, I'm going to do 3 of these. 1, 2, 3. All right, I'm going to give this very quick whir, and then I'm going to put in the cilantro. I like the chunkiness of this, so I don't want it to go too far. So I'm putting in almost a cup of cilantro. It's 1/2 cup per batch. I may have gone a little bit over on the cilantro because I really like it, but that'll be all right. See that? Beautiful. All right, I'm gonna get this lemon juice mixed well. All right, let's give it a little taste. Perfect. All right, I have 7 jars, very hot jars. Let's get them filled. I'm thinking I have 9, 10 jars maybe. My small canner is only gonna hold 7 on a 1/2-inch headspace. Perfect. Oh, that's hot. I'll hold it up for you in a minute. So I'll do 2 canner loads. They only process for 20 minutes, so that's easy. White vinegar. Oops, you know what? We need to debubble. I don't think I have any bubbles in any of these, but we'll just check. Better safe than sorry. Clean the rims with a little white vinegar. Make sure there's nothing that is going to prevent a seal. There's no sugar in those, so there's not really stickiness, but any type of debris or lime juice, I suppose that could bring on some stickiness. This is really good. I want it to be perfect. Okay. Now I have some new lids. Let's get these on. That is. Now, as you know, it won't be quite as vibrant when it comes out of the canner, but for now, it's absolutely gorgeous. Put it on till it catches, and then just a little bit further. So I'm going to bring the canner up to a full boil once I get these in. And once that starts, I mean rapid boil, I want to see lots of boiling bubbles in there. Then I will start the timer for 20 minutes. And we'll run these, and then I will turn the heat off as soon as 20 minutes is up, let them sit for another 5 minutes, and then I'll bring them out of the canner and I will show you. I'm gonna go ahead and do a second batch, and then I'll bring you back and show you how much I got. So pretty. We'll see what they look like when they come out. All right, be back shortly. Okay, there we go, look at it. It's still pretty. So I ended up getting 4 additional jars added to the 7 that I did originally. So I have 11 jars of Salsa Verde to put on the pantry shelf, and I'm so excited about that. So I hope that you'll try this recipe. It is on page 210 of the ball book. 210 of the ball book. It is excellent. I tasted everything that was left over. Actually, I ate everything that was left over, and it was great. So you were here with me with the Salsa Verde. So if you like this video, I think you're gonna like this one a lot. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.